Welcome back to the Broken Lightbulb, episode 38. We're almost to 40.
We're almost to your age.
No, it's the age that my head thinks I am. Because I'm going bald.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So, premature baldness.
I was thinking the other day, I would rather get grays than go bald. Like, if you had a full head of hair with gray hairs,
you become a silver fox.
Yeah.
You
look good.
See, my life is all about like premature things, dude. I got premature balding, premature ejaculation.
I knew you were going to say that. Those are the only two premature.
My baby's probably going to come out premature.
What do they come out post-mature? They come out like 4 years old.
Come out with a beard on, looking for work.
I like how you said a beard on.
Well, you can take it on, take it off, just like in GTA.
Nice. I have a story I want to tell. I told you I wanted to tell you this the other day. So Monday night, what's today, Friday? Yeah, Monday night, it was, I was playing video games and stuff. I went to bed probably around like midnight, and then I was asleep, and then all of a sudden at 2 a.m, the fire alarm starts going off.
Oh, gosh.
But not like the smoke detector. Like, remember in school when it's like,
Yeah.
That's going off loud as fuck in my house. And I wake up, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Are you in apartments?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I can hear it outside my window. Other people's is going off as well. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I wake up and Rosalind's scared as fuck. And she's like, what is going on? I was like, I don't know, but let's just get out the house. She's like, well, grab anything that's important in case there's actually a fire. Mm-hmm. I was like, all right. So I jumped out of bed and I went and I put my hands on my PlayStation. And then I turn around and both dogs are just looking at me like this. They're like, just staring at me. And I'm like,
yo, you chose your PlayStation before your animals. Chanel's over there dying in the fire, but hey, at least you can play Fortnite.
And then I just look at them. I'm like, damn. And I just pick them both up. And we just left. And then we were just outside from like 2 to almost 3. And the fire department came and was like, it's just a power outage. But it's triggered the alarms.
Oh,
They're like, we'll get them off soon. Another like 10 minutes later, they got them off. So at this time, it's like 3. So we finally go upstairs, we go back to bed, and I'm falling back asleep, and then at 4, the power comes back on.
And sets the fire alarm?
No, and all my lights were on. So my whole room just goes poof, bright as fuck, and I was like, fuck! Didn't end up falling back asleep. It was so trash. But I wanted to lead this into asking you, hypothetically, you wake up, it's 3 a.m, and your house is on fire.
Uh-huh.
You can grab 3 things, and we're going to assume that Blanca and the cats are fine.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about them. 3 things you have to grab. What are they?
My PC that I just built. I don't know what else I'd take, honestly. Maybe some clothes.
Really?
And then my TV.
You wouldn't grab the podcast equipment?
No, that's all replaceable. We have cheap shit.
That's true. We do have cheap shit. Yeah, I was thinking that. I've been thinking that for the past couple of days. What would I actually grab? And I would grab my baby book. I have a baby book with hundreds of pictures in it. I would grab my bag that I always carry with me because that has my keys, my wallet, like everything I need in that bag.
Oh, that was a good one.
Right?
I should have gotten that.
And then the third thing I would grab was my PlayStation. For sure.
You got, I mean.
You're grabbing your PC.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I was just thinking, like if that were to happen, I honestly probably wouldn't have time to grab all that stuff.
I think
I would just grab myself.
Panic mode. Like, I wouldn't even put clothes on. I sleep naked, dude. You know,
I was outside in sweats with bare feet and flip-flops on, and then just a hoodie that I threw on with no shirt under. I was freezing my ass off.
Like, if my closet caught on fire first, I'd be naked outside. I wouldn't have a choice. And that's the thing. Back when I lived in the dorms, that shit would happen. And I slept naked still and had to go out with, like, a blanket over me.
It was scary as fuck. I couldn't, if it was actually on fire, I would actually just die because the moment I inhale some smoke, I'm like, asthma.
Your asthma shit. Your asthma would kill you. No, I feel like in those kind of situations, I'm, like, super just dead. Like, super.
Yeah.
I freeze a little bit. Like a deer in the headlights. Like, I won't know what to do.
Yeah. Like, Rosalind was smart. Like, she grabbed her backpack because it has her laptop in it. She's like, my whole career is on there. Yeah. She's like, I can't lose that. And then she grabbed a file that has her passport, her birth certificate, and her social security in there.
Genius.
I'm like, damn, she's prepared.
Wouldn't have thought of any of that.
No.
I am not
Your good. PC, I'm PlayStation.
Yeah, literally. I'd be like, wait, let me get the PC. I'm half asleep, stumbling. Can I bring each monitor too?
No.
Oh, gosh.
That's 4. So you can have 1 monitor and your PC.
We know which one.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
I don't think I would survive.
Dude, I can't imagine these people who lose their houses in a fire.
Dude, that's
That
so
just sucks.
sad. Did you remember when? I don't remember. It was like some hurricane or some shit, and these people were like on the roofs of their house because their entire state turned into a kiddie pool.
Sandy, I think.
Or Katrina?
No, Katrina was that was in like 2004.
You know, in Katrina, some dude was windsurfing during it, and he like smashed into a building.
Yeah,
That's
ridiculous. Yo, not far from here, I was at UCR one day, and I was in class, and I got a text from my parents asking if I was okay, like out of nowhere. I was like, yeah, why? And they're like, a plane just crashed into a house.
Okay. I remember that because I was sleeping. I was taking a nap, and out of nowhere, I wake up to...
I don't think you would have heard it.
No.
Really?
Was it the one on the Moreno Valley Freeway?
No. That's a different one.
Okay.
This one was literally down the street from here, closer to my parents' house, and like, you know, if you go all the way down where the airport's at, it was a little before that, and a plane crashed into a house that people were in.
Shit.
There was people in the plane, and there was people in the house.
Did they die? Like
exploded.
Everyone
exploded.
Everyone died?
Everyone.
Fuck.
Yo, exploded. And then a couple weeks later, I drove past and saw it, and it was just an abscess of a house.
Oh, that's
It was
so
just
sad.
like caved in, and I was like, that's fucking crazy.
It'd be kind of cool to explore it,
My
though.
parents said that when it blew up, they felt the shake from their house.
Really?
Yeah. They're a couple blocks away,
terrifying.
but they felt like...
It could have been them.
Yeah.
See, the one that I'm thinking is like I
freeway one.
heard it, and then I think I called Blanco when I woke up, and I was like, I think I had a dream that a plane was falling, and then I found out all over the news that there was a plane that literally fell.
That's scary.
They must be flying Spirit Airlines.
Yo, imagine being on a plane that's going down.
Another time where I'm just gonna like
panicking.
panic the fuck out. I'm always scared that those little like things are gonna come down. Who do I help first?
Yourself.
So it's me.
I don't know.
So if I have like a child, he's like,
is it your kid?
Yes, he's my kid. He's like 3 years old, and he's like, Dad, how do I put this on? I'm gonna be like, no, fuck you. Let me put mine on.
So here's
first.
the thing. I would say, like, as selfish as it sounds, I would save myself. Well, I don't know, because I'm not a parent yet.
Yeah.
But if I save myself, I can make more kids. You know what I mean?
I can replace you.
I can
is what you're
replace
saying.
that kid in a sense. More than likely, if I let the kid have the mask, from the crash, he's probably going to die anyway.
Yeah.
I have a better chance of living.
No, I feel like kids are more like spongy, dude. Like they can absorb the impact.
That's true, because I used to eat shit all the time when I was younger.
Yeah,
and it didn't do
hurt. And
yeah.
now, like, I fall once, I'm
out for the week. Whoa, let's go. Yeah.
No, but when talking about like replacing, when your dog gets old, are you gonna like get another dog?
I don't want to talk about this right now.
But I just want to know: will you get another dog beforehand to kind of so like it hurts less?
I don't know.
It's like, hey, she.
That's
died.
one of my biggest things. Is like Chanel's 1 year old. Braden's turning 9.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go.
So Chanel's kind of replacing him.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then like I'm scared to see her be sad that he's gone.
Yeah.
That's gonna like imagine when Xylo's gone, Kiva's gonna be depressed.
What scares me the most is that Xylo and Kiva are both like very close in age, so I feel like I'm gonna lose them around the same time.
You're gonna lose your mind.
I'm gonna lose my life.
Oh my God.
Don't worry, I'll get like
Dude,
4 more cats before that.
There was a night where I was laying in bed. It was like 3 a.m. I just couldn't sleep. And Chanel was laying with me, and I was just looking at Chanel, and I just started thinking about like the day that Chanel dies. And it was 4 a.m, and I was sitting in the bathroom bawling my eyes out for 20 minutes, just crying.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, all right, I'm going to bed now.
That happens to me all the
Yeah.
time. Thinking about your pet dying is the easiest way. I think that's what actors do.
When I was saying the story right now, my eyes, I could feel them getting watered up.
Yeah, because you see them so happy
Oh my
all the
God.
time. Like imagine them not.
I don't want to talk
moving.
about this, bro.
You're literally crying. Imagine Chanel just like
No,
on the ground.
I don't want to imagine this. You better not clip this either. Don't put this on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I can't. It's so sad.
Because she's so full of life. Imagine her lifeless.
I never understood it before I had my own pet. Oh my God, it's
Now
tough
imagine your child.
Yo, you want to know the saddest thing ever?
What?
Oh my God, my grandpa, he had this dog for like 12 years or something. Like, he had him for a long ass time. His name was Indy, and he died like a year ago, I think. And then like after that, my sister told me the story. He had a picture of Indy in his wallet, and they were at McDonald's. She's like, oh, I like that picture. And he's like, oh, thanks. And we all call him Papa. He's like, I was going to sign it and put to Papa love Indy. He's like, but I don't want people to make fun of me.
Oh,
I was like, that's so sad.
sweet.
And then the other thing he told my sister, he was like, you know what the worst part about losing Indy was? He's like, I had to go on a walk by myself. I was like, fuck. And then the last thing is, every time we're going to his house, he has the urn right there. And he goes, you guys say hi to Indy. I'm like,
oh, dude.
Poor old man.
The connection that you get with an animal has to be the most pure and beautiful connection in the world.
Yeah.
Like, just, you know, the animal loves you and they can't even fucking talk to you and you just feel the love.
And they will never not love you.
Yeah.
Nobody will ever love you like your pet loves you.
It's crazy because you can set your pet on fire and as long as they live, they'll probably wag their tail and come right back to you.
It's crazy. It's unforgiving.
I would never have that amount of loyalty to anyone.
To anybody.
No. Except
not
for
even
my dog. Like, he bites the shit out of me, dude.
Whatever.
Cool. Like, I get it. I got in your face. You know?
It's crazy. It's a connection that I never understood. And then, like, now that I have Chanel and I'm getting older, like, it's just, I appreciate it so much more.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Because I've had family pets all the time, but it's just
but
like, the dog dies and it's whatever. But now that it's mine.
Yeah, she's yours, dude.
But the good thing is, like, she's supposed to live up to like 15, 16 years old. Like, she's gonna be old as shit.
Yeah,
so like,
small dogs live
she's gonna get to meet
scarily.
my kids, which is gonna be cool, but then also kind of sad.
Yeah,
because then she's gonna die.
But your kids will learn about death early on.
The worst part is we sign up, like, we know what we're getting ourselves into.
Yeah, because it's not gonna last forever.
The dog is gonna die before us.
Always,
the cats are gonna die
unless
before
you're
us.
like 90.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah.
When I see old people at the dog park and they're old and their dog's old, I'm like, this is just a waiting game.
Yeah, it's who's gonna die first.
And the other one is gonna be so heartbroken they're gonna die after. No matter which one it is.
That's so, like, you're gonna die from heartbreak because your dog died.
This is a fucked up conversation. Oh, this is so bad.
Do you think, like, I would take, like, bets on it if, like, I had a grandma and she had a dog? I'd be like, who dies first?
It's fucked up, dude. Are you gonna cremate the cats?
I kind of want to stuff them.
Please don't.
I think that'd be kind of cool. And then I could, like, hang Xylo up somewhere. And he's, like, in this position, like, you know, like,
that's
frozen.
So fucked up.
Or, like,
then you're gonna I know you're gonna have more cats.
Yeah, and they're gonna, like,
they're gonna
knock
try to
him
play
over.
with Xylo.
The cat's gonna be, like, with his back arched and,
you know,
like, trying
to
hit on him. They're gonna be smacking Xylo's face there from the grave. What if, like, Kiba doesn't die but Xylo dies and I stuff Xylo?
And he's trying to cuddle with him? Oh, it's fucked up. It's sad. Oh, that's so sad. All right. Since we're on the topic of pets, I used to have a bearded dragons. You know what those are? The little weird ones?
Yeah.
And my parents had two, I think. Or they had, like, one and they got another one. And then, like, the same week that they got one, we came home and one was gone. And we're like, where the fuck did he go? Like, did he get out? And then all of a sudden, like, a few days, we're literally looking for him forever. And, like, the next day, the other one shit and a tail came out. He ate his fucking brother.
Yo, that's fucking savage.
Shit out the tail. Have you ever cut off a lizard's tail?
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Wait. When he shot out the tail, was it, like, doing the... That was Blanca. She's playing a very strenuous game of Tetris.
No, luckily the tail wasn't moving.
Yeah, imagine you just shot it out and then the tail was just like
I would
moving.
lose my mind.
Dude, I shit myself. Yo, so okay, I'm letting my cats out, right? I'm sitting in the kitchen. I'm just fucking doing my dishes. My cat comes in and he looks at me and I look at him and there's something in his mouth. He drops it, a fucking, like, this long of a worm.
That's gross.
Round. It looked disgusting.
He heard you.
And he just drops it on the ground and runs away. And dude, I had to pick that shit up. It was gross.
Worms are disgusting.
And no, it didn't look like a normal worm, dude. It looked like an alien.
That's gross. My dog, my parents' dog, she used to do this thing, like, over summer, like, you know when it's summer and, like, there's a lot of flies in the house. It's always. And they're always by the glass for some reason, by the sliding glass door. Yeah. She'll grab them and she'll bite them, kill them, and then just make a pile. And she'll just leave a huge pile of dead flies.
That's psychopath
It's
shit.
weird. Like, that's like cat behavior, because cats like to like bring you shit like that.
Yeah.
She does that. She'll catch which, first of all, catching a fly.
Amazing.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
No.
Once. I've
Oh,
done
wait,
it
like
one
when you go
time.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've done
So she'll
that.
catch them in her mouth, kill them gently so that they're still intact, and then just put them in a pile. It's so fucking weird.
She's saving her snacks
Or
for
she'll
later.
bring in like
Meal prep.
lizard tails and shit. Like,
yeah. Xylo likes to catch lizards too.
weird.
Dude, one time he got one and was just holding it tight as shit.
I was here.
Oh,
We were outside and he was fucking.
And he was just like,
That lizard was dying.
and then I threw him on the ground. He just like stumbled away.
One time I ran over a lizard with my skateboard, and the noise that it made.
The little like,
God.
yeah.
Oh my! I was like skating down the street, and it just ran in front of me, and I felt my board like. I was like, oh my God.
I remember when I was a kid in Florida, my friend was riding his bike and I was on his pegs. And we're going down the street and I see a snake and I go, dude, snake. And he runs right over it. The snake goes in half and I turn around, one half scurries away,
Oh
and
my
then the
God.
tail's just there like moving around.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
It's so weird because if my arm got cut off,
It's not going to move.
no.
Does-
Actually,
Does it?
I don't know. You know what another weird thing is? How come lizards can like grow back their tails and like starfishes can grow back their arms?
Yeah. Like
We don't grow back anything but hair and nails.
Animals low-key have superpowers.
What do I look up? Will my arm?
Grow back. if I
No, not
drop
grow
it.
back. Will my arm move if I cut it off?
Because
Oh my
like if you
God.
take out your heart, it's still beating for a while.
What does it take to cut off your own arm?
That's a weird question.
That's a weird question. It takes. What the fuck? It doesn't say. You ever heard that thing that if you bite your finger as hard as you bite a carrot, you'll bite it off?
Yeah, I heard that it's like extremely
Do it
easy.
right now.
No, I can't. It hurts. Ow.
It's just because we don't have like the.
We don't have the willpower
Yeah.
to go through with it.
That's. I don't know if I believe that. Also,
I think so.
I don't think I've ever just bitten a carrot. So stop.
No, dude, I definitely could go through my finger. I could. I 100% could.
Have
That
you seen the other
hurt a
thing where
lot.
if you go like this, and you like crank it down as hard as you can, you'll tear the tendon in your thumb. If you do it as hard, stop. You're gonna.
Oh my god, that hurt. Holy shit.
It hurts. Huh?
Yeah.
I've done it once, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
We
But if
can
you do it
fuck
as hard,
ourselves up
if you do
really
it as hard
bad.
as you can, you'll just tear it off.
You know what they also say about putting your thumb into your hand like that? That you can like deep throat, like, right? But then,
What the fuck?
yeah.
I don't like it. I'm not trying it. I'll throw up on this table. That's weird.
Yeah, but apparently you can, it like helps
You
you.
ever punch somebody like this?
No, you would break your
break your
thumb.
fucking
Easy.
That's crazy.
So Valentine told me about something that I wanted to bring up. There's this app. Valentine told me the name. Let me look it up. Shout out Valentine. I miss you.
Miss you too, Valentine.
He
There's something
said
in my eye.
it's called Pooping Friend app. And I think we should join it.
I'm downloading it right now.
So pretty much we track our poops and we can see each other's poops
Oh my God,
when
no.
we track them. And then I want to come back every week on the podcast and see who took the most shits that week.
I don't want you to see my shits though.
No, I won't. I don't think.
Like pictures? Oh, you
No,
just
I
see
don't think
how
you
often
put
I shit.
pictures.
I'm gonna download it right
I think
now.
it's just how often. Like you tag how often.
What is it called?
Pooping friend or some shit like friend pooping
Pooping
friend.
tracker.
And so you can invite friends on it, and then we track each other's shits, and we can come back every week, and we can crown the poop champion of the week.
I'm down. Wait, the person who poops more is the
Yeah,
champion?
yeah,
I'll smoke you.
dude. I don't know.
You eat healthy. You probably take good 3 shits a day.
So if I'm doing 3 a day, how many do you do? If you're saying you're gonna win, and I'm
I
doing
will
3 a day,
I will double that easily.
Jeez.
Easily.
All right, but let's do it. We'll
All right,
do it,
we'll
and
find
then we'll
it.
have a pooping champion every
All right.
week.
I can't wait to just sweep the floor with you. I'm gonna
We're
crush
gonna just
this.
stop doing it because,
And I won't even lie either. I'll be so honest with you.
I will be too.
If I sent you a picture every time I took a poop, I promise you it'd probably be 5 times a day.
that's
But I think one of the issues is I don't ever I feel like there's always more. Every time I poop, I'm like, I'm not done.
Why don't you continue?
Because sometimes I'm on a time crunch, especially if I'm at work.
When you're at work, take your time.
This is coming from you, the one who doesn't go to work.
Oh fuck! I do go to work. I'm at work every day at my home, and I take my poops on the clock.
And the only thing you do is work. You never do anything else on the clock.
Nope, I am the prime work example.
I do want to, actually, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna say it. We got our house.
Yes.
I'm hyped. I wasn't going to announce it on here, but fuck it, whatever.
Yeah.
In a couple weeks, we're gonna be filming in a new location.
We're gonna have a whole new setup.
A whole new setup.
New everything.
Yeah.
New people. Fuck us. We're
not gonna be on the show anymore.
No, it's gonna be brand new people, brand new show.
Instead of Nathan and Jonas, it's gonna be Jonas and Nathan.
It's gonna be Jathan and Nonis.
But yeah, I'm moving. I'm super excited for that. It's gonna be stressful.
So sick.
I know moving is always stressful.
I don't think it's stressful. I feel like moving's so much fun.
Packing is stressful.
Yeah, packing's like
Packing sucks.
You never notice how much bullshit you have until you like start.
The worst
packing.
part is I can't take my desk because it won't last. Because when I moved it from my parents' house to my apartment, it's like literally it's like a piece of wood like this, a piece of wood like this, and so it's just literally like a perfect.
It's like IKEA.
Yeah,
yeah.
And when I moved it from my parents' house to my apartment, it was like very rickety, and like some of the nails are kind of sliding out. And then over time, and then I moved it from one bedroom to the other bedroom in my apartment. And now, like, the nails are hanging on for dear life. And literally, it'll do this. Like, this is the top of it. It'll, like, shift like this.
Yeah, you
and
need
the legs do this.
So why do you still have it?
Because I don't want to buy.
Hazard.
Yeah. So when I get to the new one, I'm going to buy a new desk. I'm going to have a nice setup. And then we're going to start recording there. It's going to be sweet. We're going to get exciting decorations. We're
yeah.
Gonna, like,
it's not going to just be my back in the mirror anymore.
Someone's calling me right now.
It's not going to be my back in the mirror anymore. It's going to be decorations. It's going to look good.
Yep.
It's going to say my name in lights. We're going to have a thing that says Broken Light Bulb. There's going to be fireworks going off every episode.
In my house?
Yeah, we have a lot to come. A lot.
We need to save money for this. And we could save money if you guys went to patreon.com.
And if you subscribe to the Patreon, you would get so much extra content.
You would. You're essentially getting an extra podcast every week.
You're essentially getting more of my face, and who doesn't want that?
Me. Anyways, patreon.com/brokenlightbulb podcast pod, something like that. It's in our Instagram bio. I always forget it.
Yeah.
But for $1 a month, you can get every episode a day early. So you would get it on Monday instead of Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
And then for $5 a month, you would get every episode a day early, and you would get an extra episode every week.
Yes, sir.
Shorter, they're like 15 minutes long, but they're fun. They're cool. We do some cool stuff on there.
Yeah, so go check it out, and once you like go in, you get all the access to everything already. So
I think
it's
we've
not
been
like,
doing it for a couple weeks now, so
Yeah,
you probably
so-
unlock 10, 15 episodes that you've never seen before.
10, 15, dog.
Okay, maybe like 10.
It's like 5.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, 'cause we've done a couple episodes, but then we've also done like the
Yeah,
other
so it's
things
like 5.
But we've done the other things.
We're
that
on
we've
like, all right, the 4th Patreon was like last week, and so then we did like 3. Okay, so like 7.
But what about the spelling bees? And
Yeah, that's like 3.
that's included.
Those are 3 videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, fuck
so
it.
it's like 7 total.
Fuck it.
It's like a good
cool.
like 3 hours worth of content. I think so, yeah.
Probably.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Do it. Subscribe. The more you guys help us out, more content we can give you guys.
Yeah.
Upgrade our whole shit.
Yes. So I had an idea for a podcast, and I wanted to run it by you.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Is this an idea for like something we would do on our podcast?
No,
Or
this
podcast?
is like a whole new podcast.
Okay.
So feel free to steal this if you want, because I want to see it happen.
Just say copyright at the end, then they can't steal it.
Okay. So pretty much every week is like a new time frame. So you start out like old age, like cavemen. And as time goes on, like years pass. So you talk, I guess it would have to be like sort of scripted, but not really. Like you can do improv. But you talk about like how we talk about just daily life shit, but like in 300 BC. So you could be like, oh, I went outside and there was a dinosaur and I had to kill him or some shit like that. And you make up stories, right? And you bring it on, and then the next week you're like in 200 BC, and you get like a little, oh, they invented the wheel today, you know, and then
When was the wheel invented?
I don't know,
All right.
but as time goes on, it's like more and more modern, right? And you start talking about like, oh, you know, cancel culture and all that shit, and then more time goes on, and then you're like, did you see the 4th Commander took down the neutron blaster, and it's the future.
This sounds impossible.
How? I feel like it could work. Like it's just you need like a script. You need stories
So
that like are pre-thought of.
It's not really a podcast.
It is, because I feel like you could have the script, right? You could have like basic points, basic stories, and then you branch out of that story.
You do what?
Branch out of those stories. So like you get further away, like, oh yeah, I killed the dinosaur today, and you're like, don't you hate when your like crossbow gets stuck in your finger and you bleed?
Speaking of crossbows, so yesterday at work, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. The person that's like at the front door, you know, when you walk in,
yeah,
she goes, hey, I'm having this guy leave his backpack at the front because he has a bow and arrow with him. Some homeless guy walked in with a backpack, a bicycle, and a bow and arrow.
Hey, homie's going hunting for coyotes or some shit.
And then I went over there just to see it, and he had actual arrows.
That's kind of badass, though.
Kind of scary.
Walking around with bow and arrows is a power move.
It is a power move, especially if you're homeless.
Yeah, like, I wouldn't fuck with a homeless guy with bow and arrows.
No.
If he asked for change, I'd give him change. I'm not going to take an arrow to the head.
He's going to give me an arrow to the knee.
Yeah.
What is that from?
You won't be an adventurer anymore.
Don't even know what it's from. I just know it's a thing.
It's from Skyrim.
Is it?
Yeah. There was one guy like, I used to be an adventurer like you, but then I took an arrow to the knee. Did not sound like that whatsoever. Oh, dude. You know what I saw on TikTok the other day? Wait.
What did you see on TikTok?
I'm about to have to clock out. Okay, yeah. So I saw on Instagram that to learn like what are they called? Impression or impersonation? What is it called? Impression. You have to focus on one like phrase, and then from that phrase kind of like start using it in like different ways, and then from there expand further. But you just have to like consistently do one phrase over and over again.
Okay.
And I started thinking, I'm like, that's kind of true. Because I can do Mickey Mouse. And when I do Mickey Mouse, I started by just going, oh, all the time.
Me too.
And then I'm like, Mickey wants to fuck. So if I do Mickey Mouse all day long and just focus on one phrase over and over again, I can just go again and again and again, and I can be Mickey Mouse all day. Oh, Goofy, get your dick out of Minnie's butt. That shit was so good. So, like, I think that really helps, dude.
I closed my eyes for a second and it just perfect, Mickey. That was so good.
Dude, I am
that was amazing
with doing Mickey Mouse.
What else can you do? That's it?
No, yeah, that's it. Dude, I can only do Mickey Mouse.
It's so good.
Wait, my camera's not on. You didn't get any of that?
Shit. I pressed record. I guess I didn't.
You didn't get any of that. Well,
wow.
That's kind of sad.
That was kind of sad.
But at least the people who are listening got to listen to that.
That would have been a perfect clip. Do it again.
No, I'm not going to do it again.
I can go so easy from, like, not Mickey to, like,
Mickey Mouse.
Like,
Minnie, get me my underwear. I want to wear it to the store.
I can go from being super deep
to Mickey Mouse.
That's a good Mickey.
Yeah, I
really
worked really hard on it.
I want to learn how to do Kermit the Frog.
He's hard because he has like a bubble in the back of his... Like, that wasn't it at all.
Kermit the Frog.
That was kind of good. You just got to find one phrase that he says and just do it. Like Cleveland Brown, you know, you can go like, oh, now. Like, if you just stick to one phrase, you can just do it.
Can you do Peter Griffin's laugh?
You know who I want to do? The guy, the one that wants to rape Chris.
Oh, hold on.
Herbert the pervert.
Yeah.
Pervert. He says,
Hey, Chris. Hey, Chris.
He has
a whistle.
You want to come get some ice cream?
No, he goes,
you like popsicles? I got a whole freezer full of popsicles. I
can't do the whistle.
Popsicles.
Oh, that was kind of good. How do you do it?
I just whistle.
Popsicles.
I want. That's one I
really
want to do.
I'm gonna practice that one. I really want to learn that one.
So just stick to that phrase over and over and over again, and say it all day long.
I'm gonna drive Rosaline insane,
and that's fine because you're learning a technique.
You're gonna be able to do it real good.
That's such a good Mickey. I love it. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I want to learn more impressions.
Yeah,
Like,
I think impressions are so much
sick.
fun.
I love impressions.
those YouTube
Yo, one of my
videos,
favorite impressions that people can do is Seth Rogen. Because if you can do his laugh,
is everything.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
His laugh is iconic. But have you seen those videos where they do like 100 impressions in like a minute?
Amazing.
How do you go from one to another? And it'll be like the craziest range, like your Pikachu, then your Scooby-Doo,
Yeah.
and then you're like,
Zoinks! I like there's this comedian that I like, and he does impressions of like real people. Like he does impressions of like his Jay-Z is amazing. His Kevin Hart is fucking phenomenal. Like those are dope. I love
like when
those.
you do someone real, cause like voice characters, like you can kind of like manipulate your voice to them, you know. But like a real person, like Morgan Freeman, that's so one sick. Where it's like if you can do Morgan Freeman, you're king of the world.
Yeah, Morgan Freeman's voice is dope.
It's spectacular.
I love when people can do impressions though. I have you ever seen John Mulaney?
Who's that?
He's a comedian. He was like, did you watch the Spider-Verse?
No.
Oh, fuck it. He's a comedian, but he has a really funny voice. And
Wait,
a lot of
I think
people
I
do his
did
impression.
watch the
He
Spider-Verse.
plays the pig.
Oh yeah.
His voice is cool. A lot of people do his impression, and they're really good at it.
I really wish like I could get into like the voice acting profession. You know,
I mean, we probably could.
yeah. After a while of doing like podcasting,
Like,
we
you
can
just
do whatever we
If
want.
you just do enough Mickey Mouse, you can do anything you
If I
want.
could just go like this all day long, then I could just go and knock on what's Mickey Mouse, like Disney or some shit. So if I can just knock on Disney's door and be like, I am the new Mickey Mouse. Miska, Muska, Mickey Mouse. I should just do a whole podcast
so
just
good.
like this.
It's so good. I want to learn how to do Elmo.
Elmo. You
Na 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 na. Elmo's World.
The way he laughs, he's like,
like a little boy.
That tickles.
You know what the best toy my sister had growing up?
tickle me Elmo.
It was Elmo on a fucking toilet.
And he goes like this.
Yeah, he like dances on the toilet, and then he has a little book that he reads too. My sister
Elmo.
would shit, and she'd have him in front of her shitting, and dude, she was like 13 years old.
That's so fucking funny.
What 13-year-old has a shitting Elmo?
I don't know. I'm gonna learn how to do a good Kermit the Frog. We're gonna do a whole podcast as Kermit and Mickey.
Mickey.
Yeah.
And we can just.
Kermit the Frog.
That's what
And
he
Mickey
sounds.
Mouse.
I don't know. Like, I sometimes think like 13, I was like a mature kid.
Mature
kid.
Okay.
But I don't think I was.
No.
But I like to think at 13, like,
There's no way that you were mature at 13, but not mature now.
are you saying I'm not mature now?
No.
I'm somewhat mature now.
Jonas.
I have.
Listen. We have a podcast that is about 40 episodes deep,
Yeah.
and we talk about shit and dicks
All right.
and fucking Minnie in the ass every week for an hour.
Okay, but we are in like a personality zone. When we sit in these chairs, we become a personality.
Absolutely. But these conversations aren't far off from the conversations we have outside of this.
I understand, but mentally, I am mature. I have a job.
That's fine.
I am a professional being.
But you're still immature.
Hell yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
But I have an immature side to me. But when I'm 13, I don't think it's a side. I think it's just me.
I highly doubt. Okay, based on who you are now,
Yeah.
you weren't mature at 13.
See, but I like to think that 13s are like mature, but
No.
they're not.
No,
They're really
I was
not.
a fucking moron at 13.
Yeah, but when you think back, you think like, oh, 8. When I was 8 playing with toys, but at 13, I was probably playing with toys. I hadn't. I did start playing with my dick at 13, but like, because I was about to say I hadn't started playing with my dick yet, but I think that was like 12. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that like we do this? Like people always say, like just call me dumb or like I'm an idiot. I'm like, yeah, like I get paid to be an idiot.
Yeah.
For an hour a week.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
We literally get paid
Literally,
to do
we
this
get
now.
paid to do this.
A bit, very, very
Not a
little
lot.
bit. Like,
It's still money.
Sick,
it's
you
still
know?
money. Like we're getting paid to be stupid as fuck. Let's talk about the fact that we have a video on our TikTok that we were talking about our foreskins and
Yeah.
how you don't need lube. And 200,000 people
watch me talk about my penis
and commented and talked about
We
it
got
with
like
us.
900 comments.
955 comments as of this morning.
That's insane.
950, and they were all in on it with us. Like,
Yeah.
everyone was being so cool.
Yeah, dude.
Except everybody. And we're going to post this on TikTok. Everybody thinks that Jonas looks like the guy from Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I don't see it.
I don't
dude.
see it that much
I don't-
either.
I think it's because like I'm
bald.
losing my hair and shit, right? And he just has the same type of hair loss.
And he has
that's-
glasses.
The crazy thing is, TikTok's not the first place I've gotten this. I've posted like skate clips on Reddit, and people have commented that I look like this guy.
I've never seen that before until now.
Yeah, and so I should be out there fighting the chipmunks.
Well, it's so fucking funny that we do this for, not for a living yet, but like this is what we do.
Yeah.
We can never get a normal job now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Like now that you have your job and I have my job,
Like-
if we ever applied for another job,
They'll find us. I think they Google nowadays.
oh for sure,
they're
I
like,
would.
I would too. Like, who are we hiring? And if they Google and find this,
It's a wrap.
fuck, who the fuck's gonna hire me?
No one.
No wonder I haven't gotten interviews. I was applying out the ass, and I didn't get.
and they saw that TikTok.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh
Nope.
fuck, this guy's not circumcised."
Shout out to the unhooded gangs.
Everyone's shitting on you in those comments.
Yeah, they are.
Too.
They're all talking
like,
shit on me.
Why the fuck? It's
normal.
natural,
I'm like,
dude.
yo, it was a joke. All right, it's fine to have an ugly worm dick. It's fine.
Yo, my sweater vest keeps me warm.
God, we're
And everyone's
ridiculous.
like, there's more sensation. You lose half your sensation being cut.
don't know if that's true.
I think it is true. Because I come in like 2 seconds, dude. So I don't know. We can get out of here.
Let's get out of here. I'm
Let's
freezing.
skedaddle.
Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Patreon, subscribe. I mean, actually, what was the last thing? Follow us on TikTok at Broken Lightbulb Pod on pretty much everything, or Broken Light Pod. If you find one of them, we'll have a link and it'll take you to everything. So, like I said, $1 a month, and you guys get everything early. $5 a month, you get everything early, plus an extra episode a week. So,
I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and
I lost it for a second.
yeah, that was weird.
that was a little weird.
I lost it again. Thank you guys. Bye.